Hey everyone, welcome to part 10 of Troll Arcane Marksman, or TrAM for short. This may well be the last one for this character. We're sort of heading towards our later stages of the game, and of course, as we have had for a while, we've already got our 3 runes. So, once we finish depths here, we're into Zot. We've currently ended up in our Wiz Lab, and it is the Chambers of the Cloud Mage. I think I've only, in my whole crawl career, I think I've only been in here once before. So this will be interesting, I guess. It's a lot of electric themed monsters, I think. So the fact that we have a Storm Dragon armor on is good for us. Yeah, well, these guys are all fairly trivial. I think this is one of the easier Wiz Labs. So yeah, should be fine. Oh, there's a potion we've never seen before. Let's see what that could be. /- could be experience or magic. I'm gonna hope it's experience. It's magic. Oh well. That's basically like a heal wounds for us because with Guardian Spirit, getting extra magic back is effectively HP. We're getting Guardian Spirit from our hat of the Bear Spirit. This looks like very much like when you're in Pan and you're heading towards Lom's thing, Lom La Bomb. So I hope it's not Lom. I know it's not. I probably should be using Song of Slaying when I'm fighting 9 fairly trivial things. This is Atiwaka, maybe. The Cloud Mage. Let's XV him. He has a Dagger of Freezing and the Robe of Clouds that gives you Fly and Aralek. He has Airstrike and Tornado, so he's not that big of a deal. We'll probably just throw some rocks at him. Yeah, okay. It's fairly fragile, although Tornado is always a bit crazy, or can be at least. Alright, so that was that. That wasn't so hard. Got a bunch of good loot in here though. Or maybe. Let's see what this is. MR plus, Dex plus 5, C and Viz. We have a ring of just plain protection from magic, so this is a straight upgrade. May as well have it. That has nothing too exciting. And I guess I haven't been checking out staves, but I probably should be. There's C Invis on my amulet, so I'm just going to drop the Ring of C Invis and the Amulet of Reflection. I'm going to say we won't use those. So this stuff, I should be checking these because they could be wizardry. It was not. Another book. Hascock's Handbook of the Bear. I can definitely see why these spells are bear related. I actually can't, not at all. And this was nothing too exciting. Alright, so let's drop our books. It's just the one. I remember when the Book of Minor Magic had repel missiles in it. Only 2016 kids will remember. Alright, so back to depths. We're on depths 4. We've got 2 more levels of depths to go. And then we're going to be into Zot. Just check my jewelry to try to remember what's going on. We've got poison resist. Alright. Looks pretty good. And I don't think I'm saving up for anything. We could afford the Amulet of the Air, but we've got our Lek on our armor, so I think that's probably good. The one thing though that does concern me a bit is that we've only got 2 digging, This wand of acid only had 3. I think the one I dropped because it was nearly empty had 3. I got swindled. Not a juggernaut. Alright. Hit it with the slime. And then I think Jivya did something to us. Your skin's translucency fades. That's fine. I want to go pick up a new wand of digging. Let's get the one that's more full. Because we don't have any recharging at all. Yeah, so let's get the more full one. Jivya's still messing around with our stats. He has not found a configuration yet that he's being happy with. Okay, we'll just leave it on this. If I use up the one with 2 in it first, then I can just chuck that one out. Back to depths. Are we going? Yep. Okay. Okay, so that was a great. Fine, we'll use one now. Even if just as a form of protest against being locked out of that stair. Our dodging is still... Spent an episode and a half, I think, trying to get it to 13. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of spectral swamp worms coming at us. Let's sing. I should have checked what our percentage was. 36. So the what's gonna call it? The Storm Dragon armor is a bit heavier, so it hurts our spells again. We got Blink to 50, which is pretty good, but I would like it to be a bit better than that, in case we need it to blink away from panlords and that sort of thing. We have 3 hasted trolls and 2 that hasted and mited. I'll try fighting them. We got 7 points of slay bonus. Now 8. Oh man, it hurts. Okay, we ended up with 9, so we could fight, but I could have slimified at any point there. The hooves look more like feet. Okay, that's fine. Our auxiliary kick does a bit less damage now. Alright, quick, get the large rocks. How silly of me. I went to go fight the monster instead of claiming the rocks. My slimes were quick to capitalize on the blunder. I should get the Spriggan first because he has smite, so he can just sit back and keep smiting me if I fight the others first. Grab the rocks. Yeah, I was gonna say this probably isn't a good idea, charging in like this, and there's a caustic strike. That's okay, because we have a plan, and it is the one shot, one kill plan. Beat caustic strikes with this one simple trick. You no longer feel cold resistant. Alright, so we now have no RC, so I want to put on my protection from cold instead of poison resist. That's much more important to have the RC than the poison resist. I think that Shadow Dragon just lost to the slimes. Jivya alters your body, you feel stupid. Thank you. Let's sing. No, we actually can't. It's a 38% chance for Song of Sling. Oh, could train a bit of charms, I guess, but I'd really like to get Blink to be a bit more castable than that. Blink is probably the most important spell that I could have now, between now and finishing the game. Because I only have one scroll of blinking. So say on my orb run I end up next to a Panlord or something, I'm going to be stuck next to it if I have no way to blink. Okay. You never saw me. I'm lagging. Take my hands off the keyboard. Alright. Good fight him. And then we could always Slimify him at the touch of a button. There's another one. That's not sitting in his line of sight. Okay, we'll start fighting the Lich. We got him in 2. The strength of claws. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm saving up to buy a +4 ring of slaying. We're only halfway there. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have bought the digging then. Although, to be fair, the digging's probably more important. It might seem like that's a bit odd, that the digging is more important than the slay. But it's because the slaying it will make me stronger and it will improve my power, but I could win without it. Whereas if I have no digging and I got in a really bad situation, I might die because of it. So I'd rather have the safe one. It's the streak player life. Whoops, I wanted to tag that guy, so I don't get crystal speared to the face. We've got enemies running in from every direction right now. Quickly pick up all the large rocks before we rest. Oh man, that eyeball is really fast. He's just slurp, slurp, slurp. Your iridescent scales disappear. The horns on your head grow some more. Well, I hope they don't grow one more point. Look at that, we actually just... I don't know why I'm afraid of caustic strikes. Did you see that? We just 3-shot it. The eye took your rock, it really did. I couldn't do anything about it. They all just went. So we're on to our last depths floor. By the way, in this one, I'm fairly sure there's meant to be... Oh, that's what he was saying about the eye. Yeah, there's meant to be a whole lot of loot in these rooms. Although he said rocks, didn't he? Yeah, so I think it also would have eaten all this loot because I never saw any in there. So we did this vault here, and we got nothing out of it. Oh well. The Jivya life. You get less loot, that's basically just the reality of it. Oh yes, sweet. It's so good when the slimes briefly, the shapeshifters briefly become a slime, so that then they just become neutral, even though they were only a slime temporarily. It's my blink. 28%, wow. That really went pretty well. My dodging's at 13.2. No! I trained it for so long. That's alright, we'll leave it there. I tried to get to a round number. We don't want to be frail. Let's cure that. Good. We'll just pretend that we're not aware that our dodging skill is not a round number. I mean, in our hearts we actually are aware, but we can pretend that we don't know. Up here is going to be the vault, which is the entrance to Zot, so I'd rather clear the rest of the level first. And I think this is an actual death drake. So I'm going to put my ring of poison resistance on. That will help a little bit, although these guys are still busted. Could Slimify him. Look at it. Just crazy. Like, we're actually just dying 1v1 to this guy. Okay, let's cure. And let's just slimify him. Because death strikes are dumb. Look at that. Can't even 1v1 a death strike. Alright. Good enemy. It's okay. Oh, there are more of them. Alright, resist poison. And this time we're just gonna slimify him. We're not even gonna bother trying to fight him in actual hand-to-hand combat. Or hand-to-miasma hand-to-miasma combat. We got our disarm mutation again. I like this one. When you just grab the weapons off your enemies and then throw them on the ground. Probably in disgust, I'm not sure. Wait, we have clarity, don't we? No, we don't. So we can get confused standing in that noxious gas, but we didn't. So it all worked out. It checks your... I don't think it's your MR. Maybe it is your MR. I don't know. But anyway, it wasn't working on us. So either way, we're happy. We're just going to collect his rocks. Translocations to 5. That gives us 24% chance on blink. How many brilliance do I have? 3. I'm just thinking if I really need a blink, I can brilliance and then blink. But I guess it doesn't hurt to go one more level to 6. Blink will potentially be really, really important. Yeah, I've got one of my cold rings on. We have no enchant armor scrolls either. It's basically just lagging out. As Jivya, you're gonna have less consumables. You're gonna have less teleports. You're gonna have less enchant armors, all that kind of stuff. That's just the reality of playing Jivya. Let's get out of his poison. Hey, cloaks. Oh, we have one now. Do you see that? We had a friendly lich for a moment there. This is when I'm glad to have our Lek. And here's a rune door that has mummy walls. So I'm going to say that has greater mummies in it. And I'm just going to leave it alone. We can see what is waiting for us. A scroll of teleport. How exciting. Well, it's not mummies, but you can see what's in there. Just a whole bunch of titans and giants and stuff. Still, let's just leave it alone. These draconians are all coming at us one at a time. It's a little odd. Oh, we're losing our rocks again. That's okay. No, we didn't. Still got them. Did you ever do something? Your body twists and deforms. Armor fits poorly on your strangely shaped body. We're gonna cure that. Get our AC back. And also, I've just noticed that we've been rotted again by the miasma. We can't have that. Look at that. Look at this gap here. How could you play crawl like that? That's much better. It's disgusting. I'm actually having a disgust reaction. Let's Shift X, Control E. Gets rid of our exclusion. So now we can head in. We stole his scimitar from him. Okay, let's sing. We are potentially going to get a gold dragon armor here. I don't think we care though. Hey, we lost our song. Just spelled it. Yep. Well, there's a magic mapping that does nothing for us. I guess we could map this floor. Yeah, let's do it. Let's magic map it. Cool. we revealed that the inside of this pyramid was in fact in existence. The more you know. We may as well have done that though, because the horns on your head shrink a bit, because we have no use for them once we head into Zot. We've already got 5 for each Zot floor. As in, 1 for each Zot floor. Yep, okay, let's not go in there. Alright, we're going into Zot. Let's do it. Just check my buy list. There's nothing too exciting there. We've got 10 scrolls of teleport. I feel like that's probably enough, such that we don't have to go buy this one. Alright. Maybe we'll find gold in Zot to get that Ring of Slaying. Let's magic map. In this instance, I think I want to clear Zot rather than dive it. Okay. I'm gonna dig a kill hole, and then we're gonna sing. So this way we can just fight one at a time, rather than be surrounded. Translocations to 6. Blink goes to 17. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna turn it off. And when I get spellcasting to 5, I'll stop that too. What's my song chance? 32. So I might go a little bit more charms. 1 more level of charms. And then I'll be happy. Armor to 9. So yeah, I was saying about clearing Zot. My level's pretty low. I'm at 23. And a part of that is probably because, well, 1, my slimes kill things as I go through the game. But 2, I didn't actually fight anything at all for a 3rd rune. So normally you would get experience during your 3rd rune. You'd do Vaults 5, or you'd actually kill things in Slime Pit, or actually kill things in the Abyss. But because we got our rune for free, we don't. The other thing is that I'm not concerned about my my teleports or my haste or my mites or heal wounds, so I'm not worried about consumables in that way. But we might be able to find some enchant armors or some more gold so that we could get the Ring of Slaying. Hey, we regain control of our magic. Hey, we can cast our spells again. Blink to 12. Song of Slaying to 24. Okay, that's a bit better. Right, and because our skills still aren't super high, and that's part of being a troll, our highest skill is not even at 20 yet, getting this extra HP by clearing Zot sounds pretty good to me in that sense too. Where's the gold dragon armor? I don't think I want it though. You feel as though nothing has changed. If I wear the gold dragon armor, I basically won't be able to cast any spells, and because we already have good resistances, the only one it would give us is our poison, but we can always get that with a ring anyway, so it's not a big deal. Moth of Wrath. Okay, there's a Berserk Storm Dragon. I think, yeah, we can just fight it. If it started killing me, I'd just slimify it, as is my custom. The horns on your head shrink away. No. No headbutts. Spellcasting to 5, let's turn that off. Zot 2, let's go. Something got, one of the slimes hit the Zot trap and got teleported away. The power of Zot is invoked against the jelly. But you know what the messed up thing is? Oh, it actually got abyssed. Is that there was a 50-50 chance there that it could have abyssed me. Because the Zot trap, when it's abyssing, just picks a random thing on screen. it's not necessarily the thing that stepped on the trap. So we 50-50 avoided the abyss there due to a neutral jelly we can't control walking on a Zot trap. Seems like good game design. More heal wounds. That's a lot of Moss of Wrath. I think that was 4 of them. I think I would have been pretty mad if I got abyssed due to that Zot trap from my neutral jelly. I'm pretty mad about it and it didn't even get me. So glad we avoided that one. Quicksilver Dragon Scales is a really good armor if you are lacking in magic resist. But because we have so much, I'm not tempted to wear it. Song of Slaying's to 14, and I'll turn charms off. So now we're just going, still focusing fighting to get more HP, training Unarmed Combat, and then once I get my armor up to about the same level as dodging, I'll turn dodging back on. Yeah, I don't think we're ever getting enough gold for that Slay Ring, unfortunately. I guess we can try. We can only do our best. Sub 2 done. Don't take the hatch. Magic map. So this is funky. So we're right next to a stair, so we could potentially just go down. But for the reasons stated before, I'd still like to clear. I'd like that extra experience. It's more for my skills than it is for my level. Like my level will give me some extra HP and some extra magic points, but it's more I care about this stuff. Rod of Clouds. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. Guess I could pick that up. Also, these tomahawks I have not used, and I'm carrying a runed cloak as well. Let's get out of the poison clouds. We disarmed him. I guess we can pick up the Rod of Clouds and check out what this runed cloak is. Just +2. So, no good. Where is it? There. Okay. I'm also going to drop the Fire Dragon scales. If we switch scales, it'll be to the ice due to our triple RF on our amulet. Turn off Wands of Flame. First Wand of Flame we found in the game is here in Zot 3. Okay, that's a lot of Draconians and a Moth of Wrath. So we're gonna dig. Not on that one. The other digging. Put it on V. V is my standard dig button. And we're gonna then make a kill hole like this. So because the Moth of Wrath can't see me, he won't berserk all these Draconians. And then we're gonna sing a song. I wonder if my regen is castable. Not really. 38 and yellow. So now we just get a million slay as we fight these Draconians one at a time. I need to sing again. Ran out. As your spell power on Song of Slaying increases, your song lasts longer. So again, because we're kind of a dumb troll, and we have 12 int still, after all the int we've leveled, Jivya just won't let me have any int. Determined to keep me dumb. I wonder if following Jivya is a cult. He just doesn't want me to think for myself. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Well, if we kill the Moth of Wrath, these Draconians are fine. We will sing though. So the point I was trying to make is that as your spell level, your spell power on Song of Slaying gets higher, your song lasts longer. So because we're kind of dumb, and if we have a look, it's pretty low spell power. That's why we never get to sing for that long. We never get to have, we very rarely get to have the glorious +9 Sing Slay. I don't really want to be standing in the poison cloud like this with no poison on. I think I'd be better off. No, I can go to the stair. Maybe I can pull him up. He's never going to come to me though, because he's got a glaive. We can go to him. There we go. And we'll sing. More brilliance. There's a shard strike. That's kind of busted. Let's just slimify it. Goodbye. That's our anti-strike tech. They do so much cold damage. There's an orb of fire. It hasn't seen us. It has now. We have full RF. I think we can just fight it. An orb of fire is not one that we can slimify, so we need to just fight it. We could berserk rage it. That might be a plan. I think I'll just start fighting it and see how we go. And how did it heal? I don't know, I guess it's HP. If it mutates us, we can just cure them. Like that. He mutated us to be more energetic. So we're now high energy. I think we're killing it. Yeah, okay, we got there. Again, Jivya just does not care. He wants us to be dumb. But we'll pick int. We'll try to think for ourselves here. He's trying to keep us dumb. And yeah, we didn't get any bad mutations. That's pretty handy. We got high energy from the Orb of Fire, which is effectively extra HP. Look at all our cloaks. Oh boy. They're all plain. Oh well, okay. Back to our MR one. I got a bit excited. By this stage of the game, unarmed attacks, and especially when you're a troll, are so strong. That's why, even without any might or anything like that, you could just fight the Orb of Fire. This is a bit crazy. I guess it's because the drakes were airstriking me. The skin becomes more translucent. What did we get that time? You feel clever. Okay. Oh, we got pseudopods again. So we just halved our base AC. It's such a bad mutation. Oh well. Magic map again. And I do a quick glance around. There's no vault looking areas that we're afraid of. So we don't want that. A new digging and a new cloak. It's the same as our other one, so we can go on style. This one's a little bit green. It's like a dark green. This one's a purple. I think the green matches our shield a bit better. But yeah, okay. Yeah, fine. We'll go with the green. Ghost Moth is stealing all our magic. And I think we should be, based off our... okay, well that's something we hadn't seen yet. Let's dig. And unfortunately all our magic points are gone because of the ghost moth. Because I can slimify these guys if I have magic. Maybe I'll just keep running from him. And then we'll wait till we get our magic points back. Oh yeah, we got him. Okay, let's slimify him. Alright, there you go. Power of Jiva. Need not worry about cursed toes any longer. There are 3 green ones, so I want my poison resist on. I guess we'll take off the protection from cold. Yeah, that's exactly why. HP is dropping dangerously low here. It's still okay for the moment. If I X-feed this guy, he can Crystal Spear, so I need to be careful not to drop much lower than this. I think I'll check. What is he? He's an Annihilator. So his Crystal Spear can do 90 plus 15, 105. So we can't drop below 105 against the Annihilator, or else he'll be able to one-shot us. Just take this slowly. 121, 123. Okay, we got him. I'm going to put my protection from cold back on because there's a white one running at me. Good. Okay. More Draconians. Now they're all purple. I feel like we're seeing them in waves. Jiva alters your body, you feel stupid. This guy is blinking me around. I also have another cloak to try. So I lost my hooves. And this cloak is just +2. So we dropped that one. Fighting to 19. Yeah, okay. I'm still happy focusing fighting over unarmed. Let's sing. I want to get the Moth of Wrath. And again, we got 3 green ones coming. So in preparation, I'm going to put poison resist on. Because I know I'm about to... Well, there's a very good chance. There it is. I'm about to be standing in poison flames. Shadow Dragon. That's okay. There's nothing I'm too afraid of. As in individual monsters, I've seen that I can fight an Orb of Fire. I know that I can just Slimify Ancient Liches and Cursed Toes and most other things. I guess, what are they called? Electric Golems are a bit scary because I don't have Arlek. But as long as I resistance those, that should be fine. What did we get? Your body partially splits into a small jelly. What does that mean? May absorb incoming projectiles. I think I was already sensing items, so it's probably not that one. Okay. So as long as I don't get in bad situations where I get, say, overwhelmed by, say, berserking orb guardians or something like that, I'm feeling pretty good about my prospects on Zot 5. And I say that, and I'm probably going to get Zot trapped or teleport trapped into the chamber. But here we go, Zot 5. Magic map the floor. We're going to exclude the entrance. And I found it recharging. So, ooh, a book. An Introduction to Witchcraft. Speaking of cults, that sounds like a cult to me. They just introduce you at first and it sounds all cool. And then the next thing you know, You're a full-blown hag. Alright, is there any wand that I actually want to recharge? I've effectively got 19 digging, and I can drop this one. So we've got 19 digging. I guess we could have more acid. I think I'll just hang on to it, really, is the actual answer that I'm going to go with. There's a whole lot. Let's sing. That is so many draconians. That's okay, because we got them in a hallway, and we show off the power of Song of Sling, which just ran out, so let's go again. Made it to 5. See, if we had more spell power, we could have just sung to 9 slaying and just mauled through the whole lot at once. But +5 is still pretty good for a level 2 spell. It's one of those spells that I basically try to learn on any character I can. I think it's a very underrated spell. Okay, there's our electric golem. See how we go. We potentially want to resist. Especially if we get slowed by the corn cob. I'm just taking this really slowly. In case I just get zapped for half my health. We didn't. Okay, good. Wait, I have Arlek. What am I talking about? I have Storm Dragon scales. That's exactly why I have them. Okay. Oh man. I'm an idiot. Whoops. I actually am role-playing a troll in real life. Whoops. Okay, well in that case I'm not really worried about any individual enemy in Zot. Unless you count a Panlord on the Oberon. Yeah, I've had Arlek this whole time. Whoops. I mean, they still, even with Arlek, they can still hurt you a lot, but they shouldn't just do the stupid amounts of damage that no Arlek does. There's an Ancient Lich. He didn't see me though. Okay, so we can't get to him, so I'm gonna fly because he's got summoned demons. So I need to get to him. We're gonna Slimify. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, I forgot how this works. It doesn't stop the demons. I feel like that's not working as intended. Devs, please. Alright. Well, I think we lived through that one. That was an interesting Ancient Lich. This guy we could just... We're right next to him, we can just maul him. That's a feint. Let's Slimify. Oh, wait, I'm forgetting how this works again. That's actually the worst. That's the wrong play completely. Right. So the Slimify on the Fiend Ancient Lich is actually worse than just killing him. Because killing him would have gotten rid of the Titsimul, but Slimifying him did not. What do? This is kind of a crappy situation. I don't really want to blow a haste. Yeah. So he's very helpfully looking up a Titsimul, or a Tit Fiend, as I like to call them for me. They have Torment and Bolt of Cold, and their attacks cause miasma, so they're not to be trifled with. I don't want to fight it. I'm just considering what I want to do here. If I want to try to say haste and run this way, or if I want to try to quaff flight again and fly across this way to the stairs. Another thing I could do... No. Well, let's try this. Any devs watching? One, please consider this slimify behavior because it's really wonky. But two, please now look away while I net this fiend. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. So this is a Zot trap. So, our neutral slime that we can't control just stepped on this Zot trap, and we basically just got a shadow creatures. So we're now in a huge amount of trouble right now. Yeah. Oh man. This is why I hate traps. So I could try to blink. The problem is all these enemies potentially can get berserked by the Moth of Wrath. And any turn that I'm doing anything, I can get tormented. So this situation is really, really, really bad. I think if I'm invis, this won't berserk others. It can't see invis. Let's see. I really need to know if that's the case because any wrong move here and we're dying. Berserk other. I don't know if it will use it. See, there are so many things I want to do here, and my potential to quaff flight and try to fly over the lava is really sketchy as well, because the Quicksilver Dragon can Dispelling Bolt us and take the flight off. And while it will no longer insta-kill us, while all this craziness is happening and it's hitting us with bolts and we're getting super drained by the lava, I can't see that going well. I don't know what the plan is. Devs, why do you do this to me, devs? My game's freezing. Why? Why, devs? Why? My game is now frozen. I think they heard me. They heard me flaming them. Alright, I think we gotta refresh our page. There we go. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Okay. Yeah, I know I can blink, but that's not a good plan because we potentially just get Moth of Wrath. And the problem is that I think these guys see invis as well. They do. So he can take my invis off as well. So if I use my turn to invis, the Quicksilver Dragon can then Dispelling Bolt me to make me visible. The Moth of Wrath berserks everything. The Titsamul torments me, and then a whole bunch of berserk things just hit me. I don't know, everything about this is bad. I don't think there's a good option here. I'm pretty sure, because the other thing I could try to do is walk to the wall and dig a kill hole, but I feel like every turn I make I could die. So I'd need to step one turn, dig a second turn, and then start walking down it. So we're talking 2-3 turns while facing torments and berserked enemies. I guess I can blink. It's really not good. If I land anywhere around here, it's really bad. I'm basically blinking and hoping I land down there. I don't really see what else I do though. So we're getting supremely trolled by traps here. Oh boy. There's no point healing either, because I quaff heal wounds and I get tormented and again zerked enemies. So I think we're just blinking. I thought I had a scroll of summoning. Not that I would use that. Alright, I guess we're reading a scroll of blink, so this Zot trap might be streak ending us after all the railing that I've done against traps. Well, I made a mistake first. I should have remembered by now that Slimify is a really bad plan once Ancient Liches have summoned greater demons. So that's my first mistake. But this whole neutral slime setting off Zot traps is really not something you can do much about. Alright, well here we go. Is this the end? We're going to read a blink scroll. We're basically hoping we land somewhere down here, and then we can either run or kill hole. If we land up here or anywhere near where we are, we're probably done for. Alright, let's go. It will be uncontrolled, yes. Alright, so we landed in here. I think we're okay. Maybe. Just do this really slowly. Okay. So the Quicksilver dude set off the Zot trap again, which made silence. I'm gonna step back one more. I don't think I'll die here. Okay, good. I'm gonna quaff heal wounds. We now have a berserk dragon on us. I think that's okay. I think we heal wounds again. Yep. And then we quaff haste. It's hurting, but I think we're okay. We heal wounds again. Alright. One more. Now I feel a bit more comfortable about this HP. Okay, we still just take it slow. We're still being chased down by a berserked shadow dragon. And thankfully he didn't hit us off the stairs. Okay, so that was all kinds of nonsense. Traps. That Zot trap as well, the second one, where the Quicksilver dragon caused silence, that could have killed us too. Because one of the effects of a Zot trap is to teleport you. And I've died that way as well, so it could have thrown us in the orb chamber. Alright, so these should all be gone because they were all summoned. None of these, that's the thing, none of these enemies were real. The Tsutsumur was summoned and all the other dudes were summoned. It was all fake. They were fake monsters. Fake monsters. But yet they were killing us. Just like fake news. It might be fake news, but can still have bad effects. There you go. That's my very profound analogy. I need to breathe here. You think that's air you're breathing now? Yes, I do. I do think that's air. Alright. I'm going to Shift X, Control F, and I'm just going to explore around here again, just before I go in. What's happening? We're feeling weaker. Alright. So, very valuable lesson. Do not use Slimify on something that's summoning creatures, because that behavior is super unintuitive and funky. What else did I want to do? I don't know. I don't even know what's happening. What day is it? Okay, I've got the correct rings on. I have quite a few less heal wounds. No more potions of blink. I have to rely on my, whatchamacallit, my spell blink now, but that's okay. And we're still training fighting unarmed dodging. Fighting unarmed armor. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's go. Time to maybe win. We'll put on our poison resistance. And I like how the Orb Guardians are getting poisoned by it. No regard for Orb Guardian life. Switch back to our protection from cold ring. Alright. And I guess we'll pick right. Any traps? No. Okay. So we'll try and lure the things out one at a time. And I also, when I remember, which is right now, I want to quiver my large rocks again. I was forgetting, of course, that that doesn't take an action. So I could have just done it while I was fighting him. Alright. Unarmed is at 21. I could stop there. It's probably fine. And we basically just get more fighting. 21 unarmed is good enough. Will get us there. I'm not going to sing here because I don't want to pull orbs of fire out of this side. Okay, that was some very, very cheeky blinking, and again. Very, very cheeky blinking by that Draconian Shifter. I'm going to head back out here to heal, so any orbs of fire that turn up. This time I'm just not going to mess around with it. Let's just Slimify him before anything bad happens. Your teeth shrink to normal size. Yeah, I've learnt my lesson about fighting ancient liches. Just don't do it. Even though we can. It's not worth it. Got him. And another lesson we learnt is slimes near Zot traps is no joking matter. It's so bad. Your slimes really should not just walk into them. Devs, please. We got a few people coming to watch us, a little bit of an audience here. I'm glad they weren't all here to witness what could have been my death. I'm still a bit shaken up by it, actually. But I think we're gonna get there, as long as nothing like that happens again. Armor to 12. I guess we'll just turn dodging back on. Similar enough. I mean, we've got 18 AC, 18 EV. It's perfectly balanced. So I guess training both is fine. That's a lot of Orb Guardians. Just want to pull them out one at a time. Because Let's start slimifying, because this is not working. It's still not working. While we have really strong damage, we still only have 18 AC, which is not a lot. So Orb Guardians that do so much physical melee damage are still a threat. Certainly if you're fighting 2 or 3 at a time, and especially if they get zerked. If you have 18, well, zerked Orb Guardians are a threat anytime. But if you have 18 AC like this, or you're a mage, absolutely do not let them zerk you. You're gonna die. Okay, you just go steal my rock while I'm fighting. That's okay, I guess. We're being backspawned by a new pack. That's okay. I'm not angry about anything anymore. Just have a nice and calm zot. You feel more energetic. Very high energy. It makes me feel a bit better. So we got 2 ranks of the increased reservoir of energy, of magic points. It makes us tankier with our spirit shield. And of course, being high energy is just a bonus. So many Orb Guardians. Alright, let's get this Moth of Wrath away from any other potential Orb Guardians that are waiting over there. Alright, and I want to clear oh, there's an Orb of Fire. So I'm going to read a Fog and step into it so that it doesn't just blast me as it approaches. And I feel like I might just use one of my mites, because I can't see what other really dangerous things we're going to need to fight between now and the end. Okay, we didn't get mutated at all. That's good. So let's... Hey, look, a new net. Let's clear this out. Alright, we'll put poison resist on. And go back to cold. Just want to take these one at a time, nice and easy. So much for one at a time. How many haste do we have? 6. Alright, this calls for haste. Please don't hit the Zot trap. We're gonna mite again. Good. I was thinking it was so cool how we never really fought any Orbs of Fire, and then they've all been at this bit. You enter a permanent teleport trap. just do a little bit more complaining. I mean, at this point it doesn't really matter, but still. Do you know that situation right there with no monsters is actually quite dangerous, because that neutral random jelly could have walked on any of those Zot traps and abyssed us, or summoned shadow creatures. Isn't that so balanced? Shift X, Control X lets us forget the floor. And I'm gonna do another run around just to check that there aren't ancient liches or Orbs of Fire that have been teleport trapped around the level. I don't want to see them when I'm orb running. Looks like no, but we're going to do one more. Can never be too safe, considering what we've lived through. Yeah, look at this. Let's get the Moth of Wrath. And I was thinking I want to Slimify the guy that's summoning the Death Drakes, and then I remembered. Bad idea. Let's put on the poison. These Death Drakes are bonkers. They're actually killing us. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna Slimify this guy. I don't want any more of this nonsense. Now we can fight this guy. That's fine. I'm gonna head to the stair though. Alright, so put our resist code back on. Okay, I think we're ready to do this. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna eat to engorged. Any ones I want? Not really. Is it possible we're gonna use more than 19 digging? I guess we may as well just get 50 million digging. Okay, and we still got 5 haste. Because we've cleared it, I'm not gonna haste to grab it and run. Alright, so we grab it, we GD0, which will take us to the entrance, and then we start running. I probably could just jump on one of these traps. Yeah, okay, that worked. Because I've cleared it, so it's not like I'm gonna land somewhere bad. But we might land closer, which is what we just did. Alright, it's gonna be one of these games. Game does not want us to win. Let's XP this guy. He's fast. So that means we can run from him if we haste. Also, we have very good MR, so he's probably not going. Well, probably he's not going to paralyze us with that much MR. So let's quaff haste. What did he do? I don't know. He gestured, but I'm not sure. And then we're just going to run around this and do a loop and then back up the stair. That's our plan here. There we go, jukes. Alright, GD0, let's go. Okay, that wasn't the plan. Why did we go back down? Okay, I don't trust you anymore, GD0. You have betrayed my trust. I don't know why that happened. Okay. Jiva alters your body, you feel weaker. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's try again. GD0. Alright, where's the stair we're going to? Looks like to go that way we'll be fighting a new pack of Draconians. So I'll do a bit more juking. Another pack there too. Just dig some paths. There's another Panlord. If we XP him, he's fast, but I feel like, are we close enough to the stair? I think we are. And there's enough random nonsense between us. Yeah, I can just walk there. That's fine. Alright, GD0. Let's go. So I don't want to sit here fighting a Draconian pack. Just dig our way through. Whoops, ran past the stair. That's always an embarrassing way to die. Fat finger. Walking past the stair. I've done that one too. If you can think of it, there's a good chance I've died that way. Alright, let's go. GD0. Go away, ogres. I ain't got time for this. And Ettins. Ain't got time for any of this. Where's my stair? Up there. That's our depths. Exit. Alright. Pandemonium Lord 3. Loikhof. He is not fast, so we can just walk away from him, maybe. All our stairs are up there. How many haste do we have? 4. So it's probably safer to just haste, but we can just walk away. Okay, well there's an ice fiend. Change of plans. Oh, crap, I didn't have nets quivered. Quiver throwing nets. Okay, let's try again. Quiver him. We haste. And then we run. Alright, GD 0. Whoops. That could have been a fun mistake. Basically, well, you've seen me do it a few times now, but you can always net fiends. It's kind of funny the way that nets work. Basically, well, we have throwing skill, so it's not as impressive as when we're 0 throwing skill netting them, but it would have worked with 0 skill too. The way that it works is as long as you manage to hit the monster, it'll get caught in the net. So for things like fiends that are large, but supposedly not so large that you can't net them, you pretty much always get them. So it's a very good tool to remember on the orb run. Whenever you see a fiend, you can just net it and run. Hellwing. He is very fast. Oh boy. So even with haste, we can't run from this guy. So what do we don't have summoning. I think what I do here is I read a teleport. We quaff a haste. And we do our best to run. The best stair is probably that one around that corner. Yeah, okay. So we basically just... He's got Dragon Call. That's cool. Okay, there we go. Now teleport kicked in. I mean, we were away, but I was just about to consider whether I wanted to read another teleport. So I'll show this to you if we... Hey, look. Look. Okay, it's nothing good. Now is not the time. GD 0. Go. Right, here we are. We've got some final boss. Shadow demons. If we're unlucky, he might summon some bats. Okay, so I'll show you how that works. If you read a teleport like this, so we're currently teleporting. This is kind of a lesser known trick, but if you read another one, so we read teleport again, you feel stable, so we stopped it. So cool trick, if you ever want to stop a teleport and you have another one, read it again. Alright, well we did it, finally. That was really hard. That was really, really hard in the end there. Yeah, that was definitely close. Why am I saying GG to myself? Yeah, so Zot did its best. It really could have to kill us there, but we got lucky with pretty much the best blink we could have hoped for. Boy. Alright, so that's 8 games in a row. There's your slime troll. That was a bit of fun. Jivya is not your everyday god, but yeah, Slimify is good, except when you're using it on things that have summons. I think that should be fixed probably. That's really, really funky. I'll see if I can speak to a dev about that one maybe. But the other thing that it's not really obvious because you don't notice that you're missing them, but we ended up in a +0 armor. We basically didn't find any enchant armor scrolls with which to enchant our armor, and that is probably in large part due to the fact that all your slimes are eating items, so you end up getting a lot less of them. Anyway, 8 in a row. Join me for the next one, we'll go for 9. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I've been Ultraviolent 4. I still am Ultraviolent 4. In the next one I'll probably still be Ultraviolent 4. So, see you guys all later.